down at the beach, I had this idea to make Pop-Tarts really fast. Pop-Tarts I used to love, eat them in the morning all the time. I don't eat them too much anymore, but doing a quick homemade version is delicious. I just kind of looked around to see what I had. If you check here, my mom had bought the store-bought pie crust. Pretty sweet, pretty cheap. You just roll it out. Got some jelly. Who doesn't have jelly? And then I have some peanut butter fudge. I didn't have peanut butter because I made fudge last night and I used all the peanut butter. So I thought I'd use peanut butter fudge to make peanut butter fudge and jelly Pop-Tarts. Yeah. Got my pie crust and we're just going to roll it out. Because it has a lot of butter in it, it's actually not going to need any flour to roll it out. So this stuff, you're just gentle with it. I mean, I'm rolling this out and shooting a video, so it shouldn't be that hard to do it without the whole video shooting part. I'm using one hand. Alright. Get this bad boy rolled out, like so. Then all you do is you smear on whatever you want on one side, fold it over, make the Pop-Tart, and you're done. Alright, just gonna take this chocolate fudge. Smear this out. Thin layer. Too much it'll leak out. There's. Look at what it is. Oh shit.
What are you doing in here?
I am making a peanut butter, fudge, and jelly Pop-Tart. Smear it on.
What's this?
Here, make yourself useful, grab the camera. This is peanut butter fudge. I'm just spreading out a really thin layer of it here. It's chunky too, which is nice. And if any parts of the pie crust break a little bit, just put it back together, no problem. Alright, just like so.
So you think this pie crust is going to mimic Pop-Tart crust?
Yeah, I think it's going to taste a little bit better. Baked, it's going to be fresh. It's going to be almost like between a toaster strudel and a pie crust. Best of both worlds. Cool, check this out. I folded it over. I can kind of take a fork to the edges.
Who the hell are you talking to?
Oh, look who it is. So, I mean, you can do these in any way that you want. You know, you could change it so they're like the exact Pop-Tart shape, like this. But essentially, you just kind of cut them up. And if you want, you can move them away from each other. Just sort of poke in the sides.
Wow, look at that.
This is the one that'll look like the most Pop-Tarty.
That's a Pop-Tart, alright.
Yeah, and you don't want to fill it too much or the stuff will come bursting out. And even if it does, you know, whatever.
Yeah, just like that.
Just use your finger, go like that, and eat it. That's a pretty little snack.
But that will burn, right, if you get too much on it?
Yeah, exactly.
So you might want to lick that off before.
Alright, well, Mike thinks it will burn, it probably will. So
Are you going to bake it right on that? Oh, you already greased that
I greased the bottom up.
You son of a bitch.
Thank you. Okay. Bottom is greased. Bottom is extra greasy.
This looks pretty good.
Now, if you want, you could brush some stuff on the top. You could even spray them. Give them a little extra. Egg wash would be cool. But all I do is I pop them in the oven. 350. These things will break pretty quick. 10 minutes maybe? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm waiting for one of those like Food Network reveals where you already have one baked.
Look what we have here, guys. A perfect one already finished. Yeah, not everyone has those magic food fairies. You know, it would be nice, but this is real cooking. This isn't fake.
So there's a very good potential that this can...
Give these love babies a check. Oh my god. Yes, yes. It is done. Look at that. So a little bit spilled out, but again, that does not matter. What matters is how delicious and glorious that looks. Pop-Tart. It baked for about 15 or 20 minutes, a little longer than I expected, but not bad at all to make a homemade peanut butter, fudge, and jelly Pop-Tart. So, ow, it's hot! At this point, what you want to do, So you want to take these things off the heat so they can cool. And you know, if you wanted to get them all the actual Pop-Tart shape, cool thing about that store-bought pie crust, and any pie crust, is you can just roll it into a ball. Even no matter what shape it's in, you roll it into a ball and you can roll it out however you want. So you could make it a big rectangle. Look at that. Does that look like a Pop-Tart or a toaster strudel? Homemade. You can put anything you want inside of it. Alright, let these guys cool for a little bit. I'm just going to break into one so you can see. Oh my, look, it's flaky, it's crispy, creamy, delicious. Wow. Wow. That was like toaster strudel meets a Pop-Tart. They make out for a long time. They fall in love. They have babies. And somehow the babies, by evolution, Darwinism, whatever you want to call it, become so much more delicious.